to want to get on the ball first, and she slides in, puts it in the back of the net, inch perfect, away from the keeper. Great finish from Kirsty Hansen.
Well, very different to her first
goal of the campaign, but it's the hard yards put in from both of the attackers here. Really good running from the pair of them. Credit Vils as well from the ball over the top from the back. And, well, Rachel Daly applauds as the two strikers on the pitch, both are on the score sheet.
And that's what you want from your strikers, you know. A goal and an assist for Mullet and a goal for your other striker, Hansen. So, you know, that's when Arojo has she done the right thing. You know, playing Mullet and Hansen, it looks like it so far.
But it's justified, isn't it? And I was speculating, you're a bit too clever and you weren't, that maybe these two had failed after sort of half an hour or so and weren't really getting in the game. But look, coaches will know more than me, as will players. And the two up front have come good, but terrific combination play between the two.
Yeah, good vision from Mullet as well to be able to put it on a, you know, in the perfect place for Hansen to just slide in and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's not easy, and we can sit and watch and think, well, it's a simple ball across, but we've seen enough pullbacks from both sets of players over the course of the first hour that have gone wayward. That one was brilliantly into the stride of Hansen. Still had to get there, still had to shrug off the Everton defender, make good contact and steer it on target. A lot of working parts. Once again, Mullet again, her confidence is growing for sure. And once again, Everton, having gone in front, find themselves trailing. It's a usual tale, unfortunately, recently in the WSL. We saw it against Manchester United last time out. Their inability to keep a lead.
And all them chances in the first half.
Yeah,
you know,
you called it.
It's tough. It always happens as well. That's why I said, you know, when they're missing, when you have so much possession and you keep missing chances and you're only 1-0 up, when the other team then do score, it is a tale of, oh, if we'd have scored that chance, if we'd have scored this chance.
Everton not out of it though, and there's still plenty of time in this fixture to maybe get something from it. This is Payne breaking in. Well, it was a really good save from D'Angelo, but the whistle had gone.
Yeah, I think she might have been offside on that second 1-2 maybe. I don't think there was a foul involved.
Let's take another look at this. Not really going to be able to work out from this angle.
Yeah, it's an offside, I think, on Payne when she gets this second ball back. She makes a little fake and running behind, and she's offside. But it's a good chance, good save from the keeper. You know, at that point she doesn't know that she's going to be offside, so she needs to save it.
Changes for Aston Villa, as you can see here. Hansen, the goal scorer, has gone off, and Emily Salmon is the player that has gone, that has come on. Salmon, who spurned opportunities in that game against Leicester. She did score against Chelsea earlier this season. Maritz, of course, on a card, the other player that has gone off, and Mailing, who did start the previous fixture, is on. So a couple of alterations there for Villa.
Yeah, I think especially Salmon going into that striker position, it gives Villa a little bit something different because she is so fast. So they will be able to play balls further over the top for Salmon to run onto, just like she is now, because she is so fast.
Yeah, she had a couple of one-on-ones against Leicester. Didn't manage to convert. But he's very much a threat. Ramsey across to deny Mullet. I guess the interesting thing as well is that it's Hansen coming off, not Mullet. Could have taken Mullet off. She's the younger of the two, the least experienced, but maybe the player at the minute with a goal and an assist that maybe stand out for Villa.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's just, you know, Hansen maybe looked like she was flagging a bit. Does look like she was the one that was kind of pressing the keeper when the ball went back there. So maybe just a little bit more tired than Mullet, but if you want to bring Salmon on, you have to take one of them off.
Nice problems for Natalia Araujo to have, really, because there is good squad depth for Aston Villa. It should be for Everton as well, but obviously injuries have been issues in terms of how many changes they can make. Almost Pacheco coming off here, maybe a little bit of a surprise because she's had such a good game, but again, we don't know what the game plan was. Kitagawa, the player that's going to come on here. So that's the latest alteration from an Everton standpoint. We'll see how that affects Everton. Payne also off. So alterations here with Yuka Momiki coming on. So a double switch at Everton here as well. And, well, I feel sorry for Payne to a certain extent. I mean, she's got herself in some good areas. And she's, you know, showed good energy on the right-hand side, but obviously Brian Sorensen needs to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, take nothing away from her. She's had a great game, missed a couple of chances, you know, if we're being honest, but Everton want to go on and ultimately not draw, win this game, so they need to make changes that will provide them with some attacking options as well as keeping it stable defensively as well.
And the Everton coaching staff will know in terms of, you know, workload and energy and the stats and the figures from the game here as to which players might have just dropped in terms of sprints and so on.
Yeah, there's always match data going on behind the scenes. There's so much to look at. But, you know, as an outsider looking in, Everton just want to go and win this game, so bringing on different attacking options is what needs to happen.
Vignola through for Gago, who's never going to go off. Sliding challenge from Wilms, that's been a good battle. And yeah, Wilms threw herself at that one and might have felt the full force of Gago, who was going to ground.
Yeah, I think Gago could have done a little bit better on this one. I think if she goes around the other way, she would have just got on the ball, but she kind of made it a little bit harder for herself to take control of that situation.
Tottenham leading Liverpool by 2-1. Beth England with the latest Spurs goal. Still got it. Well, who can stand up and be counted here for Everton? A goal up, but now 2-1 down. Game has been turned on its head. Villa have been patient and they've been good. Two well-worked goals. Everton, though, with Van Hool to come forward for Brian Sorensen's side. Ishikawa to curl in. It's a corner.
Yeah, they want to make the most of this set piece and try and get a shot on target here. And I think if they are able to score a goal in the next, 10-15 minutes, that then turns the momentum again for Everton, who will want to go and get a winner, whereas Villa need to get hold of the ball, be stable with it and try and go find a third and a fourth to kill this game.
Yeah, all about game management, different ambitions for the two here from 68 on. Corner, though, here for Everton, and the referee wants a word with a few players here. Does she? What's happened?
I think it might just be a little warning if she sees any tugging or holding. She's going to give it.
Nice to deliver. High inside the box, Gago stoops. Was that Villa player got a touch on that? To be? Yeah,
I think it was Lucia Kendall. Good marking from her at the back post on Gago, who's a hard player to mark, but she does well, and it does come off Lucia Kendall. I don't know how much she knows about it, but it does come off her in the end.
You're absolutely right. She turned her head. She was more concerned about Gago, and yeah, it will be another corner. Right-hand side, Maisto with an outswinger maybe here. Floated towards the back post, and Gago again. Ishikawa is there. It's cleared away by Aston Villa.
Villa bringing everybody back, which means they absolutely don't have an outlet.
Curling effort into the corner. Everton are level. That is a wonderful strike here. Well, the technique from Kitagawa to curl into the corner. That's a beautiful goal, and you mentioned that Villa didn't have an out ball, it's come straight back at them, and it's curled beyond the keeper, and we're 2-2.
Yeah, what a goal from Kitagawa there. She gets it on her right foot, she knows exactly where she wants to put it, curls it round the keeper and hits the back of the net. But like I said, if Villa have someone up front there, they're able to put pressure on that ball. But yeah, great finish on the right foot, first time, keeper's got no chance and puts the team level. Great finish.
Oh, wonderfully done. Layoff from Fernandez means that she's got a couple of assists as well here. But it's one of those situations, isn't it? And you spotted it pretty much before it happened. You thought, well, Villa have got everyone back here. And it's just come straight back at them. They've not managed to close the gaps. And a curling effort to give Everton a level up.
And I understand, because in that moment, the corner is the most pressing situation. It's the most dangerous situation that's happening. So you want everybody back to try and defend it. But as a team that's winning 2-1, you also need an outlet. You need someone to be able to put pressure on the ball if the Everton player gets it, but also who can hold the ball, let the players get up the pitch and give a little bit of space for your team to be able to get out. And I think that's what Villa might have done wrong there.
Absolutely. And Everton with the tails up now, looking to come forward again. Vignola, shimmy and a shuffle, looking to get to the byline. The pull back to the edge of the area, not quite good enough. Villa thought that they'd done the hard yards by coming from a goal down to lead 2-1. Unfortunately, that was not job done, and Kitagawa's curling effort into the corner means that we're set for a bit of a grandstand finish with 19 minutes remaining here.
And that's what we said, isn't it? The momentum's now shifted, so that Everton now have the momentum, so they're probably most likely to go on and score the winner here unless Villa are able to turn it around. And it looks like Everton are going to be the ones that have possession, go and get another chance to try and score the winning goal now.
It has been a game where that momentum has shifted for significant periods of play. 10 minutes, 15 minutes here for Aston Villa, then Everton, then the other way round. Everton started really strongly. Really good game to watch. Second half has been good, and the energy levels from both sets of players have been excellent. The substitutes have been made well. Kitagawa, of course, who hasn't been on that long. Scored in the League Cup against City. That was a defeat. This is her first WSL goal of the season. Minutes remaining here, intercepted by Motby. DeLong can just leave that one back towards D'Angelo. Salmon up against Martinez. Safety first, corner. So Villa corner, and we are going to see an alteration. And as you can see, it's Miri Taylor who's going to come off. And we wondered when we would see Rachel Daly. And we thought it might be Rachel to the rescue after going a goal down. Then we thought, well, we might not see her at all as the two strikers on the pitch score. But now it's 2-2 we are, and she's got 17 minutes to influence where the points end up. Short corner. Salmon towards the near post. Oh, it's an own goal! Oh, how unlucky. Villa lead by 3-2. And Ruby Mace, well, how is your luck? Because that was easily going to be saved. It was going straight into the arms of Ramsey. But it took a wicked deflection as she tried to clear. It was a wicked slice that just spun into the back of the net, away from Ramsey, and Villa lead by 3-2.
Yeah, such a shame from Ruby Mace, because she's played brilliant in a position that's not hers. She's done brilliant at centre-back, and you can see she's furious with herself. But an intricate corner from Villa that's ended up in a goal and put them 3-2 up.
Well, Ebony Salmon's been credited with the goal. by the PA here, but I would suspect that's going to go down as an own goal, surely, isn't it? I don't want to.
It's a difficult
Ruby
one.
Mace won't want that, but let's see what Villa can do here. There might be more for Aston Villa. Well, Ebony Salmon this time sees her shot saved by Emily Ramsey.
Yes, yeah, I think that goal will stay for Ebony Salmon because it was on target. So I think it will stay as Salmon's, which Ruby Mace might be happy about. But
Yeah,
obviously it wouldn't have gone in.